Hello, everybody. It's the Dark Comic Nerd again, and here we are playing Fate Grand Order. Tonight is going to be basically a follow-up to this morning. We talked a little bit about it briefly this morning about how I would go out and buy some Saint Quartz, and I would be prepared to do another round of Hokusai, hopefully summoning tonight. Now, what you're in the middle of watching me do is I am actually getting caught up on a few things. One of which is I haven't done this yet. Happy New Year 2021 exclusive grab bag. Let's grab this sucker. So I got a Boar King. I don't need any of that QP or friend points, but whatever. And a Lantern of Chaldea is important if I'm ever going to get any more of my characters up above bond level 10. Which is good, because if you do it, you get another 30 quartz. I'm very close to my Paul Bunyan getting there. Be nice if we just kind of zipped it along and got her done tonight, but we'll actually look at that maybe in a moment. But the other purpose of being here is we're going to buy some... Actually, we're going to buy all the tickets. There we go. It's going to limit how many... my monoprisms are... They're... lowest I've had in years. I probably won't be getting any more of the EXP cards. I don't think I can swing them. Basically, how much would it cost me? Yeah, it would be bad. I still got plenty of Blaze of Wisdoms left, so. And there's still 23 days to maybe make something good happen. But it was a good time to use up those monoprisms here. These Boar Kings, I really find them, just kind of silly. They're basically experience points. For those that are new players, which a lot of you guys that are watching this probably aren't new, but if you're a new player and you get a chance to watch this video down the road, here's a little not tutorial or tip, but piece of information. When you get something like that, a boar, or if you look at it, especially because it looks like really weird drawn in manga, usually it's a type of EXP card that is specific to craft essences. Usually if you use it, it's got a whole lot of experience points, but only for craft essences. So basically it's like the rough equivalent of what a Blaze of Wisdom is, but for craft essences. So in case you ever see stuff like that, that's what they're for. In the meantime, we bought some summoning tickets. We've been doing all the prep work. We will show you guys where we're sitting. We have limited time to do this because I was falling asleep. My apologies. And I was finishing up on some stuff on Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, unfortunately, time got away from us. But what we're going to do, and like I said, if any of you watched my video from this morning, you know what's kind of going to happen here. We're just going to go over an overview here real quick. As you can see, I got 186 quartz. I had to spend a good chunk of money to do that, but considering what we're going to do, it was fine. It's probably going to be the last big amount of spending I do on this game for a while. But I did just get paid today, and that's kind of why we can afford it. So as it goes, we're looking for Benie. And then as we go over here, we're looking for Hokusai. Basically, we have the rough equivalent of, if my math is right, 6 rolls? 6 rolls. We can do 6 rolls. So we can almost split it 3 and 3. We're going to put a lot more on Hokusai, because I really would like to get her. I really, really would like to get that character. Almost as much as I wanted to do Abby. This is a baseline... foreigner, which means I've used this character many times. She's got some very good abilities, and her Noble Phantasm does damage to all enemies. It's an area of effect, so it's just a wide swath. It's a good all-around character to have. And like I said, she's a baseline, which means the skills that she has are less event driven, they're less flashy, and they're actually a little more practical. So what we're going to do is, we did the summon tickets because we're going to do a couple different things tonight. We're going to do a Kitashan. We're going to do one of those rituals. We're going to do one of mine. we're going to do a raw one, which raw just means basically we're not going to do any kind of ritual ahead of time. And we're going to mix that in. And we're going to mix Kido-chan we're going to do one time. Raws we can probably do a few times if we wanted to. And any of the other ones are, me. I do my personal double or triple. And we're going to try that here and there. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do this until we basically either get what we want or run pretty low on quartz. Which, fingers crossed, it won't be too bad. So, of course, let's start with the Hokusai, hoping that maybe we'll get lucky. We're going to, since the Kido-chan did not work out as good as I would have liked on one of our other ones, I am going to try probably mine. I'm going to try mine first, which would mean time to go to the enhancement. And we're going to see how long it takes us, hopefully not too long, to get a double or a triple, which, like I said, guys, doubles tend to work a lot better. I don't understand why, but they do. Nothing too fancy about this. We're just going to go one shot at a time. Faster the better. I'm going to move over here. I had put myself over here because I was doing something else, which I don't recall at the time. Oh, yeah, I was doing, I need to go through the list of the stuff in the store. Don't know who I want to go for next. Oh, why not? Even though next time I ascend her, won't be a big deal. Do I have an assassin? No, I got almost every class available except assassin. Boom! We didn't even have to wait long for that, did we, folks? Okay, everybody, so here comes mine. It's like we're doing a lineup of whose ritual works best. Not a bad start, but I would have really liked a 5-star servant. Sometimes my experience tells me when you get... Wow, I haven't seen that since last year. Ain't that cute? I don't really find that craft essence more than just weird. But yeah, like I was saying, I usually find through experience that it's hard when you get a 5-star craft essence to get a 5-star servant in the same role. There's a 4-star. Looks like it's going to be an unfortunate roll of craft essences. Wow, that was some freaky lag. I'm having a hard time figuring out. My personal thought is the lag is because of how many people are doing the event on the server. I am not, but I hear a lot of people are. Horrible. I don't really like that 4-star, but it is a 4-star. This is starting to look like this morning all over again to a point. It's almost like this morning where I was practically begging to get spooked by a 4-star just for some change of pace. I think we're almost to the end, unfortunately. And another 4-star. I like how Miss calls these minerals. So we're looking at quite a lineup. 3 4-star craft essences and 1 5-star. Never thought I'd see that many of that particular craft essence for that 5-star. So unfortunately, it really was a very mineral roll. Okay, what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to switch over and we are going to do We're going to keep it going, try to get some momentum, and we're going to switch over to the Kitashan and see if we get lucky with anything. Now, I don't remember if it was this morning or last night, but when we did this, we actually got, I think it was this morning, we got a 4-star. So, let's find out. And that was with the free summoning ticket. Summoning tickets for those that are uninitiated. Sometimes you do get some good things with free tickets. And we rest our case. I am getting this thing. I cannot, I mean, for 5 stars, it's like it's saying hi. This is the only 5-star you're going to get all night. There it is again, another 4-star. At least the summoning tickets aren't bad. Come on, get our Hokusai and I can save myself some money. Particularly, I can put it towards the Beni. Did I? No. Son of a gun! I need to go buy a lottery ticket. Lord, I'd like money tonight. Let's listen. How the heck did that happen? We got a 5-star craft essence, we got a 4-star craft essence, and then we got the foreigner 5-star servant I've been looking for, and I didn't have to roll a ×10 summon to get it. Oh my god. And I called it right before it happened. Holy crap. Oh, that was just, I didn't call it so much as I was like, could you please give it to me? And then it's like the server said, okie dokie, here you go. I wish I could do that all the time. Please give me my Beni. There we go. Now we're going to get our Beni. So look at this, guys. First ability, apply evade and increase your MP gauge. I mean, that's just great. Then she's got some divinity. And, oh, apparently she's good during the event here that I can't do. And here we go. 36 views of Mount Fuji. Deal heavy special attack damage. So that means that if the enemy you're fighting has got a human attribute, it's a human type character, there's going to be some serious damage being done. Let's see, what does it do? Oh, the special attack damage increases with overcharge. But basically, it just really, really hits them hard when it comes to the area of effect. Noble Phantasm that she has. I think there's a way to upgrade it to do something else, or I'm pretty sure it's going to get an upgrade of some sort, I think, in the future. Yeah, it's true. The character info, you really had to know what was going on in the event last year to know what was going on. It was very complicated. She's another one of those special characters that apparently they used a name of a famous person and then they changed something. In this case, I believe she's supposed to be the daughter of the original painter or something along that line. Here's a picture of the sprite. She gets more interesting. Let's just put it that way as you ascend her. So there we go, guys. Wow. Holy crap. Let's see, guys. We're going to switch over. That blew my mind. That blew, boom, blew. We're going to do the last summon. Please be a Beni. And then we're going to do our ×10 and see what we get. If we have to. Oh, nice. A 5-star craft. I don't have that. I didn't even... Is that new? Increase MP strength by 20% and increase MP charge by 2 levels when using NP for yourself. I've heard of ones like that before. Basically, you increase your MP charge 2 levels the first time you use your Noble Phantasm. which is pretty cool. And you increase your NP strength, which is how much strength your Noble Phantasm has, by 20%. That's an impressive card all in itself. Wow, are we doing good tonight? It's a very great night. Now, Hokusai, now she can switch over if she wants, but we're going to do our times 10. Please let me get Beni on the first shot. I'd have so much extra money for later. I could almost cry if I got Beni on this first shot. Oh, I could almost shed tears. It'd be great. I'm already blown away by my Hokusai tonight. I heard some people had some good luck with their Benies their first time out. Unfortunately, I expect to get more Tomomo cats than I get anything. So far, there's been totally wrong classes, so it's been easy to tell if we're going to even get spooked by anything. Every class but Sabers tonight. Well, I mean, during this roll. There's our 4-star. I think our rhythm for the Kitashan was thrown off, so if this doesn't get me anything particular, I guess, you know, it is what it is. I mean, that Kitashan we were trying, it blew my mind. It came up in spades long before we even got to the end of the routine. I don't think I have that. That's from the event. Yep, I don't have one of those. It's nice to have one just for the collection. Not like I'll be using it. Another 4-star. A little lag. That was... Oh, it's always good when there's a little lag and there's a servant coming. Unfortunately, even if we got spooked and it sparked, it wouldn't give us what we want. Oh, we're going to get spooked. What do we get? Oh my gosh. I want to say my Emiya might be already an Emiya of all things. What an odd thing. That Kitashan actually did work pretty good, but what an odd thing to get. I honestly do not know, guys. Our next one, guys, is going to be a Raw. So we have time to stop and see if that is just going to be... We're going to burn it. If we're just going to burn that thing, basically. If not, I'm thinking I'm pretty dang close. Oh, yeah, that's going to be the last one, guys, we need. NP5, baby. Every Emmy I get after this gets burned for whatever I get for it. Wow. Level 5 Emiya. I never thought I'd see the day. Okay, guys. Total Raw. We're not doing anything too special. We're just going to shoot from the hip and go for it, see what we get. I'm worried that we're going to end up using the rest of our quartz for Beni and we're going to get screwed. And frankly, if I do, we might not, let's just say we might not particularly keep riding this train all the way to the end of the next stop. There's something, I suppose. 4-star right off the bat. Come on, Beni. Leave Papa some quartz tonight. That was so weird because the screen kind of it froze mid-flash and it was like the screen got uber bright for a second. Another 4-star. And it's such random 4-stars, too. They're not... Like, you'd be expecting to see event stuff. You know, event craft essences, and nope. Just your run-of-the-mill stuff. We might have used up all our 5-star luck tonight with the Hokusai. Well, there's the craft essence from the event. I can't knock that it is. What a bust. I mean, just not that I haven't, it's not just because we haven't got our Beni yet, but it's because I don't even see any sabers. It's like they refuse to even give me anything from the right class. I rest my case. Come on, have some sympathy for the poor old guy here. No, they're not going to leave us anything this time. I think we're only going to get the basics. I'll tell you in a minute what the basics are. Comes another servant. Still nothing from even the Saber class. What a bust. Alright, what I like to call a basic, or I'm going to start terming the phrase, I think, I'm going to start coining it, is pretty much what it sounds like. All you really get is 2 gold cards. Really, all you're getting is 2 golds. A really bare bone one is you get 1. You only get 1 thing out of it. But for me, pretty much a basic is you get 2. Now, as you guys can see, I still got plenty of quartz left. That Hokusai thing just, wow, it worked out great. But time to try to do my thing again. We're going to try it this time with a Craft Institute because we kind of need to knock a few down. And don't worry, I know exactly what I'm going to be working with, so it's not a big deal. I just need to find the cards. Oh, actually, we're going to work with something else in the meantime. We got enough of him tonight and from some previous ones that we can work with that. Remember, we're just looking for a super or great, what I call a double or triple. They're also, remember everybody, they're kind of rated up right now. There's a better chance of getting them, as we actually saw earlier. Give me my second one that I do a limit break on. Even I'm impressed on how well I've been doing with that particular card. And the thing is when it was first coming out, I couldn't get the dang thing to save my life. See, we've got enough of these. I'm gonna be using those things as cannon fodder someday soon. Sorry guys, kind of muttering to myself in a manner of speaking. Cha-ching, baby! Woohoo! Now I'm just going to use that as a, well, we won't say what I'm going to use it as. Basically, we're going to use it as EXP later. It'd be a long-winded explanation if I really explain what we're going to do with it. Alright, let's go for it. Come on, Beni. Leave me some quartz tonight. I've already had a really good night. I would like to have a spectacular night. Come on, good money right at the top of the thing. You're secretly just evil inside, aren't you, server? Yep, two servants in a row. Can I at least get something from the right class tonight? You know, so far, I don't think we pulled a single saber. Ooh, what do we get? What do we get? Please be Beni. Please be Beni. Darn, wrong class. What are we going to get? Why'd I even ask? Of course I should have known I was going to get a Tomomo off this freaking rated up banner tonight. Duh. Hey, there's a 5-star I think I didn't have yet. Yes! I now have one of each of the event ones. Oh, am I going to get another one? Yay! Oh, that almost makes up for that stupid freaking lame 4-star servant. Not bad, not bad, all things considering. Too bad I can't use them for the event. Unless that event comes back and repeat next year. Oh my gosh, there he is again. I'm just going to keep getting them left and right here. Unless the event comes back next year, I'm screwed. I'll never be able to use any of this stuff. We still can't get a saber to save our lives. Not just the Beni one, but a saber in general. Next one's going to be raw, guys, by the way. We're just going to do it, boom, right off. We are, however, going to look at what the craft essence does. See what the big deal with this 5-star craft essence is. There we go. So not bad. 3 of those golds right in a row. So what's the big deal with the craft essence this time around? Increase art card effectiveness by 10%. Increase NP gain by 10%. And NP strength by 15%. That's not bad. And, of course, the bounty of the sparrow. I know how important that is during the event, so having this would have been great. Do you know, folks, that right now, when it comes to events, I get the top-of-the-line craft essences, meaning the 5-star ones that are really the most helpful. I get them more when I can't do the event than when I am actually able to do the event. It's freaking crazy. Boom, right into the next one, folks. We're gonna get screwed either. Oh, wow. Okay, we're top of the hour, guys. We're switching over to 11 o'clock, so you guys are gonna get to see me do you're gonna get to see me do my usual routine when the servers basically start the new day. Now there is some other stuff coming up, I think, this weekend, but I'm not really interested in what's going on. The big new servant's gonna be that assassin Lee, I can't remember how to pronounce his last name. I want to say Lee Schwan or something like that. But I'm not interested in the least. So, hey, some people have been using my characters. That's nice. So, 2 Blaze of Wisdoms, which, of course, everything is... Yeah, I've been filling everything up. All right, let's do this. That's all we're going to get out of there tonight. I'll have to do... See, here we go, guys. Let's take a second to look at the news since it broke the rhythm anyway. Why don't we just talk about it? Here's the... we're doing that again. Every once in a while, there's a thing where on the main thing here, it'll talk about... Here's the second pickup. And here's where we can see it, but we can't see it in the news yet. Okay, so here's the second pickup. I don't care about any of these characters. Lee... Shuin, I don't care about any of them. I really don't. And they're very helpful towards the event, which I still can't do. Significant damage and chance to inflict death to a single enemy. That's what he was really good for. This is like an older version of the actual one that I've seen. A lot of people have been looking forward to that. See, guys, look at all these stuff with the craft essences. Now we have at least one of everything. You know, a lot of people really wanted that Assassin Lee. It's just not mine. It's not something I really care to get. It really isn't. So, I'm sure there might be some more news, too, but they haven't put it on the main news server yet so far. Let's see if there's anything else past the pickup, too. Okay, nothing else, it looks like. So, I did want to take a quick look at that because I wanted to show you what I was talking about with that Lee guy. Comes up this Sunday. Anybody that's playing the game, make a note that the second half of the event is going to be... Then, we are in for an interesting change of venue here, so to speak. I need to look at stuff. Beni should still be here, but we just changed to her other character, I think is going to be. So who is it going to be? Oh! I thought they said this wasn't coming out for another day or two. Well, it doesn't matter. We're not doing it anyway, so it's whoop-de-doo. Well, Cat is still there. Go figure. This is what we are lucky. This is why we did the thing. I could go for Gilgamesh, but just not gonna. Anyway, I said the next one will be Raw. Let's just shoot for it. And then I think, unfortunately, we're going to end up just going down to bare bones. So if we do, we're going to do the last one with my ritual. Come on, get us a Beni. A lot of people, I watched their videos, they were having good fortune on getting Beni. But of course, I had better time. Oh, good, I didn't have too many of those. I had a better time getting my Hokusai than a lot of people did. So, you know, sometimes it's a trade-off. I haven't heard the most, Beni, I can't say why I necessarily... Oh, look, finally a saber. Oh, finally, you're going to give me a saber. I am so honored. Good grief. Anyway, so I don't really hear like that this Beni is spectacular, but it is hard to sometimes come by sabers, and I've been doing good collecting sabers, and I really would like to get this new saber, but I'm not going to spend truckloads of money on it. I'm really not. Because I'm not stupid. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to bleed right down to the last of my... Because I put a lot of... I drudged up Sate Quartz from every place I could find. Mostly for Hokusai. Maybe I should have just given up tonight and called it good. Remember, this is totally raw, so if we only get, nothing more than a couple of craft essences that are 4 stars, I wouldn't be surprised. And we did get another Tomomo cat tonight, which I predicted that was going to happen. There we go. Just 2. That's usually what happens. So we're going to end up bleeding right down to the end tonight. So because of that, we're going to do my thing. Let's go to enhancement. I would like to, well, we have the opportunity. I think it's a good chance to get Hokusai. We're going to get her nice and started out. She's a foreigner. So I actually have something extra special I'm going to do too while I'm at it. Because there are no unique cards for foreigners to bolster her EXP. So you use just about anything you can find. Of course, right now, there she is. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is I've got all these characters here. I got nothing going on with them. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to try and really just... We're going to keep it going until we got no more. I rest my case. There we go. Now, I could use any of these and bolster them. I mean, they would do better on characters with their own class, but... I need something to start out with. Let's see if we can get our super success with this and maybe get a good run of luck going. There we go. Wow. Right up to level 27. That gets us already halfway there. Gets us our super success. Let's hope, guys. Fingers crossed. And then we'll have to wait and see what happens if we don't get it. That's all I can say. But go figure. If they would just have given me that Beni, I could have saved so much quartz tonight. It would have been great. You're kidding. Yep, the server is secretly evil. Evil, mind you. That was probably my best run right there, wasn't it? I'm probably not even going to see a junk saber in this whole thing from here on in. Oh, it's terrible. Well, we can hope for the best. Unfortunately, I think we're going to get boned. That just does not bode well. And we'll have to see. Ooh, love to have another one of those. Love that card. I haven't got a kaleidoscope ever. So that's the next best thing I can get. I like it when it lags a little bit there, but I doubt we're going to be so lucky. Not even the right thing. If I had two Tomomo Cats tonight, I would have probably beaten myself in the head. I think the servers are just saying, we're not giving it to you tonight. We're not going to give you 2 of them. We're not going to give you 2 5-stars. But I call it a good evening, all things considered, guys. One of these event ones now, of all times. Called it! I said if we got her at the beginning, we probably weren't going to get anything good at the end. So, unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm going to take a moment, guys, before I forget. I'd like to try to do... Do I have enough of those craft essences tonight from the event? It looks like I have just enough. So, we're going to merge them all together because I have way too many craft essences here. Way too many. I'm never going to get to use them, and I mean never. Unless the event comes back and uses the exact same craft essences next year, they're just for keeps. What craziness. Anyway, we are done, so there's nothing else. Oh, I wanted to see what that does. With all that was going on tonight, I didn't even pay attention to what the actual card does. Question is now, am I going to be able to find it? I would like to say for all of you that have been on this long watching all this, not only do I appreciate it, but I want to tell you guys something special I'll be doing too. I've been currently reading Fate Zero, the manga, and I will be doing a special video on it down the road. So for all of you that have been here with me this long, you get to find out about that first. I'm going to do one other thing while I'm here. Once again, the card will be useless. So, I think that's all we need. Yep, that's all we need. I forget what the card actually does. This one we're actually going to look at this time. Another super success. Gotta love that. Alright, what does this one actually do? Wow, C-Star gather rate by 400% and NP gain by 15 now because of what we just did with the limit break. Alright, let's see if we can quickly look for that other one. I just want to see... I want to see and let everybody that isn't doing the event, somebody like myself that just never ran into the card, let's look what the card does. Mostly I want to see what it does because once I get off, I'll probably forget to check. Oh, excuse me. Come on, where are you hiding? It was a really funky looking card, so you'd think it wouldn't be so hard to find. There she be. Wow. Increase the amount of QP earned by 221 when completing quests, and increase your debuff resist by 2.1, 21 as in 2021. Yeah, ha ha ha, cute, really cute. And it also is helping during the event too, but I really don't need more QP, which is probably why I'll never use the dang card. But I wanted to check things out. One last thing, let's take a look. I know we've done it once before, I think. But let's see what our little card over here does. Trying to figure out who the actual character on that card is. Yeah, quick card, effectiveness 6%, art card, effectiveness 6%, and your NP gauge goes up by 4% each turn. Look at all these cards I have, and I cannot actually do anything with them. What a bust. Now, I believe the two in the background are Holmes and that new version of Da Vinci. And then I see way in the background is MASH. But I'm trying to figure out, this girl in the front is neither one of the main characters. I don't have a clue who she is. My guess would be she's from one of the current Lost Belts that's going on. So, very interesting. I'm trying to get something out of it here, but they don't always give you anything in the description to really point towards who it is. Yeah, it says Wandering Sea, so maybe she's somebody from the Wandering Sea. We haven't gotten to that point, I don't think, yet. I think that's in the Nemo thing that they're doing in Japan right now. But I would bet she's a character having to do with the Wandering Sea. We haven't quite gotten to that part yet, at least in my end. If you're a player that is watching this and you played further in than I have, you probably know more about that character than I do. Okay, so let's finalize tonight, guys. Let's lock it down. We ended up getting a Hokusai without having to pay a single, pretty much without having to do any quartz. I mean, we did make one attempt, but we didn't really have to do a times 10 to get a Hokusai. We got a whole slew of craft essences, 4 and 5 star from both last year and this year. They were a lot of the ones there were event ones. Which helped me use up some ones from last year that do limit breaks on. That one I just did a limit break on a little bit ago. That was a 4-star from last year. I never had enough cards to do a limit break. Well, now that they came back, boom, I did. I mean, we had a great Kitashan ritual. Everything else was a bust as far as getting Beni. So, what are we going to do about Beni? Well, what we're going to do about Beni is we are going to look into the possibility that we can maybe do a shot at her before her event is over. One quick thing, and then that's it. And I've dragged you guys through, I think, this long enough, even though we did pretty good tonight, all things considering. Let us look at when is the actual banner over. So how much time do I have? Beni will keep going until the 15th of this month. That puts it at a couple weeks from now, in fact. That's why the event is in 2 parts right now. 15th puts us at... Give me a second, guys. I want to say not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. I think it's going to be a week from this Sunday coming up. Because I'm pretty sure we're on, like the 7th or 8th today. And, let's see. Sunday's the 10th. So if you count 5 days, it's actually 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it looks like we're looking at the end of next week. Probably on Friday. Probably actually, weirdly enough, either Thursday night going into Friday. Or I'd say Friday night going into Saturday. Either or. It's very unusual for the timing. Usually you see a lot of your event stuff like this end usually on the weekend. But it's going to be interesting. And I don't know if I'm going to get any money. Remember, we were hoping to put some of that 600 into this. Unfortunately, I'm now scrounging. I don't have any leftover fragments to use. I got nothing. I'm down to the bare bones. I got nothing. I'm going to keep getting... what I get from random things coming up. I even used up the 30 quartz they gave me for the every 50 days that you're playing. There's one other possibility of getting another 30 quartz and trying something. I'm going to check on that right now. If I'm not mistaken, when you hit Bond 10, you get 30 quartz. I am very close. I have a little under 3,000 left before Ball Bunyan here hits, max. So there we go, guys. We could be doing something with another 30 quartz that we might just randomly run into. Plus, I'm doing other pseudo events and other stuff still. So I'm still getting quartz from that. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I want to thank you guys. It was a great night. We got some great 5-star stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please, if you liked the video, guys, consider hitting the like button. Consider leaving a comment. That would be immensely helpful. And please consider actually subscribing, though I don't really plan to beg for subscriptions ever. Only reason I ask is because right now, Chunky Jeffrey reminded me that if you hit 100 subscribers, you can give yourself your own like address in YouTube, and we can name it whatever we want. So that would be cool just to do that. So maybe we can bring some more people in. Consider sharing this video, guys. If you liked it, consider sharing it with other people. It would just be great to see other people enjoy this too. In the meantime, guys, I hope whatever you're doing tonight, it's safe. It's, I guess, somewhat healthy. And considering how late it is, I'm hoping you guys are probably sleeping. But I hope, since we are now getting ever closer to it being Friday, yes, it's going to be Friday. Yes, it's going to be Friday. I hope you guys are enjoying your TGIF and enjoy your pre-weekend day of whatever you're doing. In the meantime, guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being out there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you for the next one, probably sooner than you think. Night, everybody.